All right, hello. We are back on Rakshassa. I made an awesome video I was so happy with, and when I went back to look at it, there was no microphone sound, and I don't know why. For the first half, because it was split into two play sessions. Second play session, microphone is working fine. So I don't know if it was something I did or just some error it had, but we got to level 7 and I did much better. I didn't have my pet die at any point, and I was doing some crazy pulls in the crater, and I was focusing solely on spiders to try to get the spider silk to make myself some armor. So I was having to sometimes pull a spider from past like 3 or 4 red mobs, but I would just kind of, navigate around the danger zone and do just fine. Now, apparently, there's some people in the zone. You can tell by the lack of mob density we got going on. I'm playing in the middle of the day on Saturday, and one of these players' name is Rakshassa. I almost want to say that name is just so close to my name, and I did just release a video. I'm wondering, maybe it's foolish to wonder, but I'm wondering if they were inspired by my video to start. Anyway, we got to find out how much damage our pet's doing per hit. Looks like you hit him for 8. I think this might be a min-level pet. 11. 12. So it's another max level. All right. So anyway, on the last video, awesome combat. I turned in a Kurskin scale bag, and I showed where you can get that quest and turn it in. That's a good newbie quest. I turned in the scorpion pincers, also an excellent newbie's quest for these little scorpions here. So those are quests definitely to do when you start an Ixar. Good XP, and I think there's some decent reward. I forget. It's like I think the amount of gold you get for the scorpion pincers makes it kind of worth it as well. I also realized that my pet is capable of dual wielding, which does increase his damage. So we are right now picking up some weapons as we get ready to go back in the crater. And I showed you with my son next to me with some commentary by him, which I think was kind of cute. I showed you the process of me trying to tailor all this gear. So just from going 6 to 7 with the XP bonus, these spiders drop a ton of spiderling silk. We're talking like an average of 4 spiderling silks per spider. Sometimes 5, sometimes 3. I never saw less than 3. And I think 5 was the most I saw in that session, but I vaguely remember having seen more at some point in the long distant past. So anyway, I hope the sound's working this time. We got the pet his weapons. We've got almost full mana. Picked up some extra bone chips. We're going to head back to the crater, and we're going to kill some more spiders. Now this is an awkward level because we're level 7, new spell level is level 8, previous spell level is level 4. So our pet is underpowered. His max level is 5. So even if I'm killing white cons, they're going to be 2 levels above the pet. So that's not so fun. However, now we got a bunch of armor, so we can help get in there and probably take less damage, I want to say. And here's a pull of a spider. Also, we're going to get less resist, which will be nice. And I don't know if the dots are going to stay around for more ticks or anything like that. That's possible too. So there might be some advantages to our level up. But I find myself mostly a bit worried we're going to be underpowered. Let's see how we do on XP on this guy. Fresh poison bolt on him. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just life leeched him. Right now, we got a whole blue bubble off of that. A blue bubble's 4%. So we're getting 4%. Look at that, 4 silks. So on Quorm, I noticed this. I don't remember noticing it before on P99, but maybe it was there and I just didn't notice. The price jump from level 4 to level 8 spells is just incredible. Level 4 spells are like 5 gold, maybe 1 plat. Level 8 spells are 4 platinum, and we have right now to our name a 3.5 platinum. So we could afford one spell, and we need more than one. I mean, first priority is the pet, but I'm pretty sure there's some new dots we could get that we also need if we want to keep up with the pet and get the full XP. So the way I'm thinking to make some money is I already finished, for the most part, tailoring. I mean, I still want to tailor a tunic because I checked out the tunics that I can tailor. They do AC 6, but I ran out of swatches before I was able to make it. So tailor one more tunic that I'll actually wear, but then also tailor more gear to sell. I think I will make a profit that way. And that might be a good way to get the money for the spells. Oh, we gotta resist. Get in there, my friend. Let's try to hit him again while we're tanking. It's so much easier to cast while you're face tanking in this version of EverQuest than it is in Quorum. Oh, another resist, really? Alright, well, do I go for the Clinging Darkness again? He can't even hit me. This AC is such a huge difference. It's beautiful. We're just gonna go for a Life Spike. And we're gonna hope that we landed enough piercing hits to get full XP. Let's see how we do. I think that one we might have got full, we might have got half. It was hard to tell. It was less XP, but there is level variance. I think it was a half. I think that was a half. Anyway, I also noticed on my other videos the sound was really low, and when I looked at OBS, the desktop audio meter was down low, as well as the sound in the game was turned down low too. So that was why. So I did fix that. So I'm hoping you can hear the game this time. I'm sorry you couldn't before. And I'm really sorry that video didn't work out. Got to show a couple of the cool newbie quests. But we're going to do that again because on Quorum, Kunark is going to open up 1 month early, separate from, I think I might have mentioned this in my last video, but separate from the other continent. So if you want to play Kunark, you have to start an Ixar. And I want to start a Shaman, so I'm feeling like that's the perfect time for me to start a Shaman. I'll start an Ixar Shaman. And we will show the newbie quests that I'm familiar with that you could, easily find on P99. That's how I found them. Just looked up, the zone and checked out different quests. Or you go and kill a few mobs and then, you kill a scorpion, you get a scorpion pincer. You go P99 scorpion pincer and see what comes up on the net. Here's an even con skeleton, but we should probably get some more mana in case we get some resists. But I'm having so much fun on this guy. I mean, you can see how relatively recent the previous video you're watching was, and I recorded a whole video in between that, as I said, didn't work out, and I still want to play him. I'm just enjoying him so much. The Necro and the Kunark content. But I am getting ready to do a hardcore challenge. I got a little group of friends. We're chatting on Discord. I think we're going to end up with 2 or 3. There's like 4 or 5 people in that group. I can't remember, but I'm sensing a little bit of a lack of interest from 1 or 2 of them. So I think we'll end up with Wolfdar, the druid who was buffing me and buffing Classic. He's in, and I'm in. So even a duo is fine. Now, we're thinking we're going to go 100% random roll. I was thinking because we're grouping, maybe we should choose our classes, try to get some sort of optimal combination to give us the highest chance to get farther. But when Wolfdar suggested random roll, I was like, it felt right. It did feel right. So we're going to do a random roll, whatever we get. However, Levi, who may or may not be joining us, I think he is. So that would make a trio at least, and potentially Classic could as well. But he's been so busy, I haven't really seen him reply much. Let's take this blue, because it's there. Well, let's go hunt some spiders. But Levi was saying, well, I don't want to play a tank again. I'm tired of tanks, because he's already played a warrior and an SK on Quorum. So then we were trying to think of the rules for our starting these hardcore characters. Wolfdar recommended 100% random. I was like, okay. And then with Levi's suggestion, I was thinking, okay, well, what if we do this? What if we can choose one class, or maybe even 2 classes, why not, that we really just don't want to play, like no matter what. We don't want to play them. So if they come up, we don't have to play them, So that's a possible thing. Like you can choose or a class type. For example, Levi doesn't want to play tank, so he says, "Okay, I random roll, and as long as it's not a tank, I play it." Sounds all right, right? If it's a tank, I random roll again. The other option I was thinking of, but I think that idea is better than this one, is like you get a reroll. So if the first time you roll is something you don't like, you get to reroll again once. But that's it. The problem with that is you might get tanks twice in a row. And we don't want to have someone stuck playing a character they don't want to play. So another option is we choose a race and we random roll within a particular race. But we don't need to do that. I was thinking we needed to do that because I was thinking it's going to be hardcore from the start, so we need to be in the same area together, right? So we need to pick the same race. I found out, which I also may have mentioned in a previous video. See, now that I had a video not work and I had to delete it, I don't know what you've heard or not at this point because I get it all jumbled up. But on Quorum, even when you have to register as a hardcore character on level 1, but it doesn't actually start being hardcore until level 10. So prior to that, you get used to your class, get warmed up. I'm not sure how real hardcore people feel about that. But because of that, we can go totally random. It doesn't matter if we end up starting far away from each other because, by the time we're, let's say, level 9, because we want to get together one level early just to be sure we can get our groove on before it's really on the line. So, but even level 9, you can travel pretty effectively around, and we could even try to pick up a port from somebody. So yeah, feeling so much stronger. Like I'm taking so many more hits without getting, like, I'm face tanking so much more without even getting hurt with this extra armor. It went up from 108 to 155. Now that wasn't all armor, but I think part of it was a little bit of defense leveling and also the fact that I did level. But still, like, I added at least 30 AC via gear. You know what I mean? So super effective there. All I had on literally was this Draper the Brood tunic that you get from your guildmaster, and this 2 AC Burn Eye Bane Charm neck piece. That's all I had at the time. Let's sick the pet in early, because this guy's just like, oh, there's a skeleton right there. Please do not add on. He may, but we might be able to. Oh, the pet's dying. How the heck is this happening? All right, we got to get in here. And let's finish this fight faster. Let's add the extra dot. I probably didn't need to do that. I probably should have just life tapped, which I will do now. I didn't realize the pet was low HP. Must have been from the last fight, and I didn't look at his HP. I should have. Oh shoot, we are in trouble actually. We gotta finish this. There we go. Well, we're definitely getting full XP on this one. That was a nice jump. So I think on the last one prior we didn't get full XP, and I think this one's a bit higher. Now we are getting some heavy lag. Makes me think I need to switch to my hotspot, but I'm gonna keep trying to push through it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna hope it recovers, because I don't want to have to resummon the pet and go get weapons for him again. But anyway, lots of plans cooking. Lots of plans cooking. In regards to this character, we just want to get as much silk as we can. So when we hit level 8, we can tailor up a bunch of this armor and then sell it to get money for our spells. And hopefully we can afford at least 2 spells. I'm thinking if we can get 3, I'll feel comfortable. Because let's see what the Necro gets. At level 8, we get a new pet, level 6 to 9. Beautiful. We get a Dark Empathy heal. I lose 30 health, target gains 30 health. We're doing solo, and so I don't think we really need that. We're just going to be careful with the pet. Let's see what our important stuff we get. We get a lesser shielding, so more shielding, more AC from our self buff. Should probably get that, but not 100% necessary. Mend Bones heals the caster's pet for 33 to 50 HP. So we don't need the Dark Empathy heal at all because we're doing solo self-found. We just get the Mend Bones. That way we have an option to heal our pet. But again, we're looking for a new undead or a new dot. We don't get a new dot. Okay. I didn't think that. We get a Vampiric Embrace where our melee attacks have a chance to proc a life tap. And we also get a Ward Undead. We get our first direct damage Undead nuke, 35 to 41 damage against an undead target. So that's what we probably want. We probably want the Bone Walk, the pet, and the Ward Undead. So even though we don't get a new dot, we still get a spell that can up the damage we do in the fight, which is why we want the dot anyway, right? So let's see what the prices are listed as on P99 for these spells. They are not mentioned in the wiki. So we're going to have to find out when we actually go to buy it, I guess. That's how it's going to go down for us. Why is this Bonecrawler's corpse still here? Did he have some legs or something? Oh, there's a silk that I missed because of the lag. Okay. Alright. Glad I checked. Decaying skeleton. Don't need you wandering around here. So we already got more than 20% into this level. While I've been blabbing my mouth off here. Just XP on P99 red. It is cool. I don't see much to kill, so we are going to pull this large rad scorpion with a poison bolt. But we're going to hope that that's all the mana we're going to expend on him. We're going to save our mana for a bigger kill. Take a couple hits, maybe our defense can skill up. And we can life spike him. We got a bandit coming in. Oh gosh, please, please come back. Alright, take him out. Let's back up. We got a bit low HP. We gotta finish this fight quick. I don't think that bandit's coming close enough for it to be a problem anyway. So look, we finished this fight with 55 HP, or 55 mana. HP is gonna regen quick because we're Ixar. So we don't have to worry about that. And I don't know if we got full XP on that. I think we did, because we got like 4%, and that was a blue. So I think we got full XP. I think we landed enough hits. I'm going to try to move my pet's hits to the side here. Pet messages. Is that the pet rampage fury, pet criticals? But I'm not seeing... well, let's see what this window says for melee. It's got pet messages, so that I can move the pet's messages over to the side. Because I kind of just want to see my own melee and the enemy's melee. I'm also going to increase the chat font size to, let's try 4. It's a little bigger. And I want to abbreviate it. Where's the abbreviation? I forget how to abbreviate the melee. Oh well. Anyway, let's get another kill, and then I think I've said all I need to say. So I'm gonna show you how I've been pulling the whole last time I was playing. See, got that spider, but he's way out there. So if I have to go particularly far, I will tell the pet to wait. Here I don't have to go all that far. He's a blue, so again, maybe we just face tank and life tap instead of double dotting. Although it's tempting because we got the distance. There we go, we got him with both dots. There, now I don't have to, the pet's hits are no longer making it hard for me to see my own, which is nice. I tried to life tap, it didn't seem to work. Anyway, XP was really fast because these were all conning white to me in the last level. Oh, there we go. Lag is letting up a bit. The bone binders, they will always con red and they will assist, so I've got to be really careful about them. But we're just grinding it out, picking up some spiderling silk. I'm going to pause it in between fights, but I will show the action. Okay, nice blue skeleton. Might as well get some bone chips. Maybe get some defensive skill. Let's see what our defense has gotten up to. I wonder if it's gone up since this session. No, it has not. It's still 25. Which I suppose could be its max, but I don't think so. I doubt we're getting full on that one. It looks like maybe we did, though. So anyway, the weapon I'm using is actually kind of interesting because it has a proc. I don't think I mentioned it in the first video. I think it was in the video I threw out. It's got a 4:29 ratio, which ain't horrible, right? And it's got an effect called Sear. Now that sounds cool. I looked it up. It's actually a fire damage dot that does 1 damage per tick for 5 ticks. So it's 5 damage over the course of 5 ticks. I guess it's better than nothing. It's the best I can say for it. It's fun, I can say that. Oh, we got a spider. And he is blue. So we're gonna go for it, even though we've only got half mana. We could do pure melee and take him down. But if, again, oh, and he happens to resist, of course. Of course. Well, we're gonna try to get another poison dot on him. There we go. Because we want that XP, we want all of it. We're landing some good pierces. I think we got the mana for, say, a life tap before the end of this fight. We're landing some good damage with our melee, so I think we're good on the XP. Let's pull it up to make sure. Let's hit him with the life tap. Yeah, I think we got full on that. So now we're almost 40% in. It's just cruising. I've hardly paused the video at all. XP is just flying. Red gets a 50% bonus. And it's got these huge bonuses for grouping. Huge bonuses when you group up. Every extra character increases the bonus for grouping. So it really tempts me to tell my hardcore group of friends, like, hey, let's play on P99 Red, because Quorum, the leveling just took so long, you know? And I think it would be kind of more fun if the leveling didn't take so long. But on P99 Red, there would be no way to get around. You know? He wants to group. He's level 4. Will you get XP? I'm 7. But sure. Can try. Well, I was just mentioning the grouping bonus, and I just got approached by this guy. Let's invite him in. Oh, he invited me first. All right. There we go. So this one should be easy. Let's start with this guy. Let's see how the monk does. Oh, he's landing some nice hits. He's ripping. That was easy peasy. Huh? Alright. Got XR footpad. Oh, he's already almost dead, but maybe we can get the XP for the kill. Maybe he was fighting an NPC, because we're the only two people in this zone. Yeah, there we go. We did get the XP for that kill. That was cool. Just dotted him and he died. Another footpad. Oh no, that's a marauder. What happened to the bone binder I just saw behind him? Uh-oh. Feel like I'm disconnecting. Yep. Shoot. Alright. I'm gonna pause the video for now. Alright, we are back in. And apparently in danger a little bit. Looks like the monk is gone. But he's probably just in the noob yard. You know, killing stuff up here. Let's see how our pet is doing. Damage-wise. He hit for 8. And he hit for 12. I think we got another max level pet. Again. So let's outfit him with a couple of weapons. Hey there, bucko. Where's my pet? What's going on here? Alright, a tell window popped up and confused me. Oi. Alright, so we're back in it. Let's get back to work. Where did he go? I don't know where Castle went. I'll just wait and med up. Alright, we're killing a bone binder. Let's see how we do. XP. Check it out. We're in a group, right? Look at that. It's almost like solo. They really make a huge XP bonus for you in this game. It's crazy. Now I don't have to worry about... I don't have to worry about the pet stealing XP anymore. So I'm just going to pull with Life Spike. And that's all I'm going to do throughout this fight. See, look, now I don't get aggro. Lets me med up while they're fighting. And let's see, this is blue, but maybe it'll still give decent XP. Yeah, it's like 3 or 4%. That's pretty good. Let's poison this one. Schooling it. Look at this XP. It's just ripping. Now let's try to get this bone crawler, even though he's distant. It's a bit dangerous, but we should be good. Monk's good on HP. So are we. We're out of mana. Let's see if we can back off now. Apparently, yes, we can. Let's watch the XP again. This one is a blue con. You're looking at the XP bar over here. Okay, look at that. It's like 4%. It's just ripping. It's just ripping. Alright, we need a med break. Alright. We're chaining it up now. Let these two take out this blue carry-on shredder while I med up for the next pull. And it might be wise to get that pull right now. XP is just flying. We could hit level 9 maybe. Although I'm supposed to log off in like 20 minutes. One of my students who I teach privately on Wednesdays and Saturdays is asking me to help them write a speech for their son. They think it will only take 20 minutes, and I think they're expecting me to do it without pay. But I've been teaching their son for quite a while, so I'm like, okay. But it is kind of... maybe she will pay, like when because we also have class later today, so perhaps she will pay. Alright, just going to pause it for now, check in later. Unfortunately, Kazel, I was going to solo a mob and he just jumped in there with like 30% HP. Got himself killed. Poor guy. This bone crawler is white to me. Unless I am disconnecting, which is quite possible. Yeah, I think I am disconnecting. Even though I'm hotspotting. Ridiculous. Oh, this is just killer, man. Another disconnect. And this time I'm probably dead. Like, for sure. Let's just hope. Fingers crossed that I'm not. Well, this might be the end of the video. What a shitty ending to a video. But I guess that happens. Well, he's still wearing his clothes. Very good sign. But I've seen that happen before and then still logged in to find myself a corpse. Uh-oh. Why is this taking so long? Not a good sign. Alright, so switched back to Wi-Fi. This time, you know how your Wi-Fi's got two? It's got the 5G and the not 5G. First time I was on the 5G, second time on the hotspot. Now we're trying the not 5G. But it looks like we survived that encounter. So maybe, even though we were LD, maybe we were still attacking. Pet was still attacking. I had one dot on that white spider. Maybe we killed it. We'll see if we ever get back in the world, because the first attempt never succeeded, and this one hasn't even pulled up a loading bar. There we go, there's the loading bar. As I speak. We survived with 13 HP. And we are poisoned at the moment. But that means we won that fight. We are 80% into the level. And I've hardly paused at all. I think you've seen every kill. We are cruising. Now I wish I hadn't given him my bandages. That's okay, we'll med up. Get a pet out, and then we'll... Uh-oh. Shoot, he's fucking done, dude. He is dead. And I just gotta hope that I didn't get aggro. Let's get a pet now. How did he... Oh gosh. Alright, so we're gonna med up here on the wall. Well, maybe I won't pause. Maybe we'll see if those guys are coming back for me. I'll pause, and then I can flick it back on if they do. Alright, so I got a pet out, and I'm trying to get him geared up, and I think I'm disconnecting again. I just sent him to attack a skeleton. The skeleton disappeared. The pet disappeared. Nothing else is moving. So I think we're going to have to call the video here, you guys, because I'm pretty sure this is a disconnect. It's gonna tell me in a minute. But it was going well for a second there. What can I say? Shit happens. I'll catch you guys next time.